This is Crota giving you another audio commentary between Demusilm and Shy here on a Secret Valley. Here we have Demusilm spawning on the bottom left-hand position, the 7 o'clock position in teal. Meanwhile, on the top right-hand position, we have Go Shy in the yellow. We do have an early altar of elders and a moonwell, and I believe we're going to see an Ancient of War with that wisp, so we're going to see some Ancient of War creeping with a single archer. Meanwhile, back on the human side, we do have the standard Altar of Kings farm, barracks farm build, and no early production of wood, so I am assuming we are going to be seeing footmen. Don't know the hero type at this point, and it could either, my guess would either be Archmage or probably the off chance of the Mountain King. Meanwhile, coming from Goshai, not much to report back over here as well. Trying to grab some additional wisps, trying to produce some additional farming, and no scouting from either side yet. So at the 1 minute mark, the altar should be complete, and we'll be able to, make some prediction on how this game is going to go. Replay watchers are wanting Keeper of the Grove, but no, it is going to be the Demon Hunter coming from Go Shy. Meanwhile, we have the Archmage coming from Demusilm. So a classic Archmage versus Demon Hunter for the Night Elf player. Demusilm not really walling off this portion of the base yet for some reason, so it seems a little odd that he's not walling off, and perhaps the Demon Hunter will be able to get in, and I'm not sure at this point. We do have a footman coming out, and the footman is going to go ahead and do some early scouting along with a wisp. So wisp coming out along the middle of the map. Archmage nearing completion. Archmage most likely going to be doing some creeping with some militia, as there are no footmen, and here we have the last and final farm coming out. The wisp and the footmen pass each other in the middle of the map, and we have an archer being produced. Yes, archer being produced. Gonna go ahead and shoot one arrow, and now the Go Shy's Ancient of War is gonna go ahead and tank. Demon Hunter will be out in just a moment, and we have a wisp going ahead trying to creep out. We have the footman trying to take out that one particular wisp, trying to make sure that it does not join in on the fight, and we have militia creeping with a single water elemental and against this 2 Null Assassins and a Null Overseer. So we are going to, and this will get Archmage close to level 2. Meanwhile, back we have a single footman and trying to take down these wisps. Nice good shuffle coming from Go Shy, taking those wounded wisps and taking them out and putting them in the gold mine itself. So both gold mines, both wisps are low on hit points. Now 3 wisps low on hit points. We do have a little bit of a shuffle. Meanwhile, we have the Archmage. Looks like he killed a wisp and was able to get to level 2 off of that previous camp. Meanwhile, the Ancient of War has cleared out this particular creep camp, and the Demon Hunter is going in to try to take down that footman. The footman may be able to give the Demon Hunter level 2 if he's not careful. Trying to run, is he going to try to sacrifice himself to creeps, or I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. Footman's down to 26 hit points trying to run away. Archmage picks up a Arcane Tome, and the Demon Hunter does get level 2, picks up a Gloves of Haste and that original camp, and we do have a level 2 Demon Hunter versus a level 1 or level 2 Archmage. Now, the Demon Hunter is going to be coming down across the map. No tech to Tree of Ages just yet. A second Ancient of War coming down. I do not see a Huntress Hall, so just more archers at this time. Meanwhile, the Archmage is trying to hide himself. Not quite sure what's going on here. It looks as though the Demon Hunter or the human doesn't want to give the Demon Hunter any place to really fight, and doesn't want to get mana burned as well. So it's going to go ahead and just try to take down this individual farm. The farm does have fortified armor, so it's going to be resistant to the attack of the hero. And here we have the militia going out, coming in, trying to fight off that Demon Hunter, and probably should just be repairing that farm. Meanwhile, we have the Archmage coming in. The Archmage is going to go ahead and trying to take down this Troll Berserker, and a single archer is going to spot happen, so the Demon Hunter is going to come up trying to get some mana birds in. Meanwhile, we have militia coming in, so this is going to be an interesting fight here. So Demon Hunter and the Archmage, are we going to get a mana burn on that Archmage? No mana burn. We have Immolation coming from Go Shy, so that Immolation trying to get a surround on that Demon Hunter. That Demon Hunter is now taking a good amount of damage. No mana burn. The two attacks are mana burn, or 2 skills are mana burn and Immolation. Nice tech coming from Go Shy. Demusilm trying to take down some of his own low hit point units, and those militia took a large amount of damage from Go Shy teching to Immolation instead of mana burn. So very nice tech over there. Meanwhile, we have the Archmage or the Demon Hunter healing back up at the Fountain of Health, and we have towers quickly being produced by Demusilm. We're trying to do a fast expand here. Archmage currently sitting at level 2, almost level 3. Perhaps one more kill, no, probably a kill on a Huntress should probably give the Archmage level 3. And now we have Demusilm going ahead trying to produce the quick down haul. And Demon Hunter is going to come back in, has 170 mana, so with it using a yeah, going to come in, and I believe we're just going to see more immolation. Now we have to pull those units back. Meanwhile, immolation 10 damage a second, as strong as a lightning shield at this point, or level, or half the damage of a lightning shield. Ooh, Footman does go down. Archmage trying to do some damage, trying to take down that one Huntress. Huntress is still alive. Archmage needs one more kill to be able to get to level 3 and produce that level 2 water elemental. And he's going to go ahead and pull back to that arcane tower to try to prevent some damage. And we have the Wisp coming in to join the fight. Oh, and we have Ancient Protector, so we're going to have a tower attempt on the natural expansion. The guard tower in the back is not going to be able to reach those ancient protectors, and this is going to force the hand just a little bit more. Here we have let's see, the water elemental is going ahead and trying to take down those units, and doesn't want to get detonated, but at the same time doesn't want to create does create a water elemental. Realizes that he does need to be able to fend this attack off. We have detonation, and that water elemental is just going to feed hit points to the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter currently sitting at level 2, trying to take down these units. Wow, this is going to be a very interesting. Huntress is trying to come in, trying to pull back out. Wow, all those footmen are very, very low on hit points, so unable to really join in the fight, especially against that Huntress bounce. This tower is, expansion is fully operational with an arcane vault. Now we have more militia coming up from the south. This very interesting game so far. We have the Ancient Protector who is just currently going to unroot himself and try to get in closer. And now we have Water Elementals trying to go ahead and take down that tower. We have the towers going up. Ancient Protectors unrooted, trying to take down those units. We have a level 3 Archmage. Archmage is now going to try to run to the back of the base. No use of a Clarity Potion. Now more militia trying to come in, and that Demon Hunter just doing so much damage. No defend on those footmen. And Demon Hunter trying to get us surrounded. No, you do not want to surround a level 3 Demon Hunter that now has Immolation, still at level 1 Immolation right now. And those towers are doing a very good amount of damage. And here we have a guard tower. Second guard tower is going to be nearing completion, and the third guard tower currently being built. Huntresses are going down. Quick burn, and those Ancient Protectors are trying to eat trees. We do have defend being researched by the footmen, so the footmen able to fight a little bit longer. That Demon Hunter is awfully low on hit points, down to 170 hit points. Is going to run back. Those footmen are so low on hit points, unable to really get any healing down. Water Elementals trying to do as much damage as you can. Demon Hunter trying to run back to the base. Non-stop tier 1 action right now, trying to take down those Ancient Protectors. Those Ancient Protectors, and within range of that Arcane Tower, that sorry little Arcane Tower is only doing 8 to 10 damage. Meanwhile, that Arcane Tower only has natural armor as opposed to fortified armor. We're going to go ahead and try to repair that building as quickly as they can. Human or Demusilm is going to go ahead and do some repairing, and we have a second barracks being produced. And trying to get some riflemen. So riflemen now in play, and Goshi's Huntress doing a little bit of a dance, and there's 3 towers just trying to take down that one poor arcane tower. That arcane tower. And the Arcane Tower is low on hit points, being repaired by 2 peasants at the same time. Archmage is doing some good damage, trying to push back this attack. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this game here, and stay tuned for part 2 of this replay.